is saying that Shatta Wale would die on December 24th.
So I know very careful now on the December, we be accident. Amen. And then 1st December. I was listening to Shatta Wale said. So I know very careful. No one saying that 24 will be an accident this month. And to one, I'm moving away today. On two. May say that's what have you. December way. You don't pass my 4. And I'm actually oh, I heard to massive people. And your politicians and I are there. And your politicians, and your party.
On this show, we speak our minds and open yours.
Adia, Ghana for me, because yet, I told you, dear, I'm beginning and Taramo. I just say, Radian Casa. I want to catch some contest at Wally. So I know very careful now on the December, will be accident. Amen. And then 1st December, I was listening to Shatta Wale said. So I know very careful. No one saying that 24 will be an accident this month. And to one, I'm moving away today. On two. May say that's what have you. December way. You don't pass my 4. And I'm actually oh, I heard to massive people. And your politicians and I are there. And your politicians, and your party.
All right, my people, you heard this prophet, and if you don't understand tree, let me quickly just give you an English version of what he said. God said I should tell Shatta Wale that if he's not very careful and cautious, he will be involved in an accident in December and die, quote and unquote. He said 4 major accidents involving Yutong buses would occur on the Accra-Kumasi road. He attributed this to politicians, specifically a particular political party. He did not mention the name. So these are the allegations made by one prophet Adam. I'm sure that is his name. Yes. And for me, it's quite very scary. And yeah, but you know, to counter this, Dr. Lawrence Tetteh has said that he has prayed for Shatta Wale and he won't die in December. Worldwide evangelist Dr. Lawrence Tetteh has stated that controversial dancehall artist Shatta Wale won't die as declared by a prophet. He said this as a result of a prophecy by a prophet stated that God said I should tell Shatta Wale that if he's not very careful and cautious, he will die in an accident in December. According to Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, he has not seen Shatta Wale dying in spiritual realm as predicted. He had the privilege of traveling with Shatta Wale to the United Kingdom last week, where they sat on the same plane together. Dr. Lawrence Tetteh stated that Shatta Wale came to embrace him and held his feet, after which he laid his hands and prayed for him. My people, it looks as if Dr. Lawrence Tetteh is saying that Shatta Wale embraced and we hold him feet. So yeah, he prayed for Shatta Wale, so he doesn't see Shatta Wale dying anytime soon. That is what Dr. Lawrence Tetteh is saying. For me, it's good news, but not good news because the prophet is saying it. It's good news because I don't want a brother like Shatta Wale to die. I mean, for what? I mean, so young, he's now in his prime, he's making money. Why should he die now? Unfortunately, Ebony died. Fine. That one, we cannot question it because it's the will of God. But if it's the will of man, through prophecy that Shatta Wale should die, God forbid. Yes, it will never happen. But you see, the angle Dr. Lawrence Tetteh is taking is what is not making me feel comfortable. It's not making me feel comfortable at all. You see, he held your feet. We have gotten this idea that if you want to be saved, a man can save you. Look, no man can save you. No man can save any human being spiritually. Has the man finished saving himself and his family people? Is he saying that his family people are not dying or what? Talking generally. So for me, pray yourself. Don't go and hold any pastor's feet and expect any miracle to happen. No. For me, I don't find this information useful for the consummation of the general public. Even if he did, it should be kept under wraps. That is what I think. Holding somebody's feet. I mean, it has so many meanings. And I feel that Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, you shouldn't have put this out. Embrace him, fine. I prayed for him, fine. But what do you want to send across? That the whole Shatta Wale held your feet? You want to feel cool? You want to feel big? I'm just asking a question. For me, it doesn't sit well with me. But the fact that Shatta Wale will not die is good news. It is good news because we don't want any death so soon, all in 1 year. We haven't finished mourning Ebony. Now, another great star. I mean, Shatta Wale to die. Hello. You see, some of these prophets that are in town lately, they have made Christianity unattractive. Yes, very unattractive. I'll give you reasons why they've made Christianity unattractive in other stories yet to come. But let's listen to an audio right about now.
Shatta Wale is not going to die in December. I have not seen him dying in December. But I had the privilege of traveling with Shatta Wale last week to the UK together. We sat on the same plane. In fact, he came to embrace me, hugged me, held my feet and everything. I laid hands and I prayed for Shatta Wale. And I know Shatta Wale will live. He will not die. As a matter of fact, I've also encouraged Shatta Wale that he should also be mindful of the pronouncement. That he's not going to bend in the church. He's a young man. I think in the spur of the moment, he became a little bit emotional. But Shatta Wale, we are working on him. And there's somebody that, he calls me a spiritual father. So why wouldn't I work for him? I wish Shatta Wale well, and I pray that God will use him in an extraordinary way. In fact, he's supposed to be coming home this week to see me. And so we are praying for him. But I can assure you, Shatta Wale is not dying. If you know me very well, I relate to the lowly and relate to the highly. I believe that even if I'm dealing with presidencies or kings or people in other parts of the world that are celebrities, I also have to live with people in lower classes because God, the Son, who I serve, related to all people. And most of the celebrities relate to me as a father. I mean, I started with ones like Sonny Badu and others who relate to me as their spiritual father. Just like Ebony came my way, wanted to relate to me as a spiritual father. It's the same thing that is happening to Shatta Wale now. And I just love the gentleman's spirit. I believe that that energy of Shatta Wale can be translated into preaching. Can you imagine what kind of preacher we'll have if Shatta Wale become a gospel artist? And it is possible. Nobody should rule him out. And I'm believing God that most of them in that industry very soon will see the gifting God has given to them and channel it properly. And the last time, myself and Shatta Wale had a lot of chat. We even traveled together. We landed in Britain. Of course, he embarrassed me because the whole crowd, everybody would take a picture with me. But that is the love he has for me, and I've extended it back to him. And I laid hands on him. He knelt down. I laid hands on him, prayed for him. And this week, he wants to come and spend some time with me at home. So I'm praying that God preserve his life. God reveal himself to him. Now, as a matter of fact, even if somebody had a vision that he was going to die, the Bible says God revealed to redeem. So for me, I've prayed for him. I've prayed for Shatta Wale that whatever was sin, he will not die. He will live. And my prayer is that Shatta Wale will begin to one day preach the gospel of Christ Jesus.
You're listening to Hitz FM.
Yes, my people, you're on Hitz 103.9 FM. You say waiting if you just tuned in. You just heard the voice of Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, the celebrity pastor. It being where all the celebrities they go to, from Sonny Badu to the late Ebony, and all the people they pass through. I'm now Shatta Wale, the holding feet. You see, I just had a message on my phone when this was going on, and it's quite interesting. The person is saying that, Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, Ebony met you during her last days. You couldn't even tell that she was about to die, let alone go and save her. How can you convince us that you are going to save Shatta Wale? Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, very legitimate question. The person is putting across. You heard the few. The person sent another one. You see, let's not demify ourselves, by the way we talk. I know you are a pastor, you are a man of God. But let's know that men of God have a limitation to their powers. For me, I don't know, but I don't feel cool about it, But anyway, my people, you are also there, and you can add your voice to this. 0267 300 327. Shatta Wale is not going to die. As for this one, I am praying to God Almighty so that God can listen to my prayer. I mean, we don't need any death in the industry. Kaba died a few months later, Ebony followed. before Kaba, somebody very popular person also died. I can't really recollect. So for me, it is not a good thing to be attending funerals. So yes, but anyway, people are born to die. As somebody will say, you are born to die. As soon as you are born, you start dying. Your days are ticking. That is how life is. We all know that. But we wish that God extends our life. So for me, I would wish that Shatta Wale stays alive. I know the Beam fans also want Shatta Wale alive.